Good pee. Yeah, good girly. So it's hard to tell because I couldn't really record as we were walking past, but we walked on this paved path that goes that way, like along the pool fence and then right past that playground. And all we did was like a little bit of looking and then we moved on. And I didn't really have to do much. We were far enough away that she could observe without getting overstimulated or getting barky. So I just let her watch. And after she was like, okay, I see what's happening over there, she just kind of moved on and she's been super chill. We started, my van is right there. We started there, we walked through these trees here. We've kind of looped back around and then we walked over there. If you can see where that car is. We went over there because that is the entrance to where the like unofficial off-leash area is in this park. It's like wooded walking trails and everybody pretty much walks their dog off leash in there. So that little parking area over yonder, there's a lot of dogs that go like from this street. People walk their dogs to this little road and then let their dogs off leash and go into the trails, or people park their cars in there and then let their dogs off leash and go in the trails. So there's a lot of dog traffic like directed to in and out of that area. So we walked over there and it's very quiet right now. And I was just letting her do this, letting her sniff. Did a couple little baby recalls to make sure we had some kind of listening ears. But I'm just letting her like chill and be really calm and relaxed. And as you can see, she's being like pretty super. Yes, you are very good girly. I'm talking about you. And as we were over here by that picnic table, I saw a guy coming with a pretty big lab looking dog who was pretty like rambunctious looking. Like the dog was like clearly at the end of his walk and still like ping-ponging around off leash, running, panting really excessively. And I'm like, okay, that's a dog that we're probably not gonna like very much. So she hadn't seen it or heard it yet somehow, or maybe she did and she just didn't care, I don't know. But she hadn't indicated that she perceived the dog was there. So it turned, all I did was just start kind of casually walking. Like I just came out onto this little paved path right up there and just started walking that way. And we just walked away. And she heard the dog, she turned, she looked, and I just said, let's go, come on, good girly. And she did, and we just kept walking. She was glancing over her shoulder, but she kept moving. She didn't make any noise, she didn't fixate. And then the dog started to follow us. Oh no. Oh, see, we have another dog coming. So, oh, and we're pooping. Okay, pause for poop. Okay, poop pickup is done. So there's a dog over there. She has seen the dog as I was like picking up her poo and putting her my phone, grabbing my phone and stuff. She saw that dog. She sees it right now. We are far enough away that she does not care. Hooray. So this looks like we're doing nothing. But we saw that dog that just got in the car over there and did not care about it whatsoever. Earlier when we saw the dog over here, we were literally right in the same spot. I saw the dog coming from over there, so I turned and we just started walking this way. She glanced over her shoulder a few times. That was it. I just kept walking, kept her leash nice and long and loose so she didn't feel any pressure. And then the dog started to follow us. Oh no. And come on, you. At that point, the dog was on a leash and it was pulling on a collar, so it was like choking itself, straining, pulling, trying to, probably pulling towards us. Good girl. Let's go. We're gonna go back this way. And at that point, Stella stopped and turned and looked behind her and saw the dog staring at her, straining at the end of its leash in our direction. It was probably 40 feet behind us. And she like, I just kept moving. I didn't even stop moving. So she didn't really have enough time to think about doing anything other than like starting to fixate. And as soon as we started to fixate, I just like made a little kissy noise and was like, let's go, come on. Just kept moving. Just kept moving. No cookies were had. I just kept walking. She kept turning around and looking. And I just kept saying, good job, let's go. Kept her moving. And this is what she did. And then the dog followed us till we got to that corner. And we went this way, that way. And the dog went through the trees that way. And then we walked past that playground area. And then I started recording. I wish I had been recording all that other stuff. But I was focusing on a dog. And she did exactly what I wanted her to do, which was nothing. Oh, there's my poop bag. I just dropped my poop bag. I gotta come back and get it. Oh, there we go. But yeah, she did absolutely precisely nothing. Which is exactly what I wanted her to do. She definitely, I mean, she noticed the dog. The one that was following us, the big crazy lab, she noticed it. She was thinking about having feelings about it. But I just, literally all I did was like, good job, come on, let's go. And we just kept moving. And I kept her leash pretty loose and long because we had lots of room and I could go in any direction basically. We were not like stuck on a set area. And she was totally fine. And then we walked past that crazy playground. We walked directly past a couple of people on this path. I did like move off the path and let them walk on the path past us. And she looked at them and that was it. I think she got a couple cookies immediately when we got out of the car. Just to reward, good job. So like that, she's like, wow, all of a sudden there's a noisy child there. Oh my God. And yeah, that's fine. Kid's gonna be there. Kid's gonna kid. You have a kid at home. You're used to it. Let's go, my friend. Good girl. So we're gonna, to get past the kid back to the car, we're gonna walk out a little. This started so chaotic. I worked the long line and poop bag and phone. I'm trying to like keep an eye on my environment just so nothing like surprises me. But yeah, we're just gonna take a wide berth, walk through the trees. She knows the kid is there now, so it's not gonna be a surprise. And yeah, just gonna let her sniff and be a dog. Explore. Let's throw our poop bag away. Good girl. Yeah. Wow, nice job. Stop. Can you touch? Nice. Super. Okay, go sniff. Let's go sniff. I don't want to record this small child. Especially because small child's guardian laying on the bench over there, but yeah, small child is to our right in the baseball or a basketball court riding a scooter, and here we are. Hi! Not caring even a little. You're so good. So this is what our field trip has looked like. What else did we do? Oh, helpful. When we first parked here, I kept her in the car. I stayed in the car and I just rolled the back windows down and we just sat in the car for a few minutes, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. And I let her just listen and smell everything. And I didn't get out of the car right away. To let her like get used to the sounds and the smells of where we were without being able to like see too much, because she is in a crate in my car, so she can't see, but the windows are down, so she could probably see like the sky, but she can't see any of the stuff. And I just let her like acclimate, and when she seemed pretty chill, I opened the slider door and I sat on the edge of my van there right in front of her with my back to her, also just kind of looking out. and I let her watch stuff, and I gave her a couple cookies for noticing children running and screaming and playing and being crazy. And then by the time I got her out of the car, because she had, you know, probably 4 or 5 minutes to acclimate from inside of the crate, she got out of the car. I stood there. She looked at me. We did a couple find it's. So she looked at me. I said, find it. I dropped a cookie. She looked at me. I said, find it. I dropped a cookie. Did a few of those. And then I told her to go sniff. And this is kind of what we've been doing ever since then. Come here, you. We're going to take the scenic route. Good girl. Yeah, nice job. Catch. Oops. That was a bad throw. I'm sorry. Good job. Do we want to see how many listening ears we have? Can you sit? Good. Find it. So, when I tell... Good job! Wow! When I tell my dogs find it, that's what I want them to do, is go eat their cookie and then reorient to me. Catch! Stella! Yeah, no. Crazy loud motorcycle. Stella, catch! Nice. So yeah, we are also near this kind of busy-ish road. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You're doing so good, my friend. Catch! So there's a definite change in her behavior when we're just standing in one spot. Being able to like move, go sniff, and like, let's see if I'm right. Being able to move and sniff and explore. We're gonna go this way, kiddo. Hey, my friend. Thank you. Being able to like move and sniff and explore, I think definitely helps her. Yeah. Yeah, definitely calmer. I think she gets a little bit, good job, anxious when we're just standing, or maybe she gets frustrated. I don't know. She gets weird when we're just standing still for too long in one spot. So that'll be good girl, a thing to work on. I love that you just did that. Catch. Oh, sorry, bad throw again. Here, you're kind of tangly. Your cookie is on the ground. There you go. Okay. Oh, chewing. Find it. Oh, do we find it over that way? And what do we do? Do we reorient? No, we do not. Yes. Nice. So I don't think she's really at a place yet where I'd be asking her to do like much more than what we're doing. I just kind of want her to do nothing and be chill, and she's doing exactly that. So we're probably gonna like meander our way back to the car and slowly start making our way back now.